Barca versus Real Madrid in yet another El Clasico, this time with the Supercopa de España on the line. Here's what I think you should be looking out for. Barca have won 4 of the last 5 El Clasicos, including this same match just last season. However, they did lose the first Clasico of the year to Real Madrid back in October 2-1. The first match, both teams were dealing with a ton of injuries, but Barcelona were particularly banged up, and Hansi Flick was not able to manage from the sideline as he received a red card in the match before. How different will Barcelona look now that they have close to their full squad? Barcelona are undefeated in matches that Rafinha has started this season. Beyond the goals and assists, and there are plenty of them, Rafinha is Barcelona's #1 leader on the pitch with his constant pressing and off-ball movement. He'll be looking to take over in the Supercup final the same way he did last season when he had 2 goals and 1 assist in the final. The biggest talking point of the match, however, is the status of Kylian Mbappe. The superstar forward for Real Madrid did not play in Real Madrid's previous 2 matches, and they honestly look better than ever without him. With Xabi Alonso announcing that he should be back in time to make the matchday squad, it's interesting to see how much time he'll play and if he'll start his day on the pitch or on the bench. There seems to be a debate right now as to whether Real Madrid are better with Mbappe in or out of the lineup, but he does definitely have a knack for scoring against Barcelona, so keep an eye on his status going into this game. Last but not least, despite starting the season very questionable in defense, Barcelona have been able to keep a clean sheet in each of their last 6 matches, their longest consecutive clean sheet streak since 2014. Joan Garcia has been one of the best goalkeepers in Spain this season and perhaps the signing of the season for Barcelona. His 78.6 save percentage is the highest in La Liga, and his 7 clean sheets are only 1 behind Thibaut Courtois for the most in La Liga despite playing in 6 less matches. Garcia is yet another key player who was unavailable in the first Clasico against Real Madrid back in October, so it's worth keeping an eye on if he'll be able to keep his dominant form up against possibly his biggest test yet. For my prediction, I think both teams have been a little questionable in defense, extremely prolific in attack, and I do think that there is some bad blood dating back to the matchup in October. But I do think with Barcelona's full squad and the uncertainty around how much minutes Mbappe will be able to play, I'm predicting a 3-2 Barcelona victory. Barcelona take home the cup yet again. Either way, I'm just hoping for an exciting match and to see some good football with as little refereeing controversy as possible. But as you know, that is very rarely the case in El Clasico. Enjoy the match.